see if it works. We don't know shit. And that's the point of our show, I guess. But Ayo, I'm Dolly.
And I'm Jess.
We'll get into Culture Corner after sports news, so stick around for that.
And on Savage Sports this week, Raiders gritty comeback over Texans. Quarterback battles, injuries, and what's next in the 2026 NFL preseason. Inside Penn State's fraternity cocaine ring, hazing, digital payments, and legal fallout.
I mean, fraternities, what do you like correlate that to?
Cult.
Sports.
Oh.
Too, right? Fraternities, sports. Damn, Jeff. Of course, cults too, in a way. People are actually learning that now. It's not just like a fraternity of, brothers or stuff, but things that, well, yeah, brothers and stuff. Then in Culture Corner this week, the return of Hollywood's ultra thin aesthetic. I didn't know this was a thing back then, but I guess it is. Weight loss drugs, fashion nostalgia, and the cultural backlash. We'll get into that. How social media is fueling a teen takeover. It's been trending a lot. Different cities, Detroit, LA, pretty bad. And what cities are doing to stop it. Lindsay, Clancy, 2026 trial, severe postpartum, psychosis, mental health system failures, and first-degree murder charges, guys. A huge discussion towards the end, so stick around for that. What is going on? We're going to give our takes and our opinions for entertainment purposes. Always stay to the end for viral views. We break down the news, add context, and give our honest take. Sparks discussions for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, Let Culture Speak Live, episode 87. Welcome back to the show. Let's get into it.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Gossip, sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now, let the culture peak.
So what were you saying about specific someone?
I'm not going to say that on here. Are you crazy?
Yeah, don't say that. But gotta move on. What the news? Quickly mentioning other news you need to know. A court ordered Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards to pay $14,000 monthly child support to his ex, Alexandria Discroches. For their son Amir. Edwards, earning $4.8 million monthly, has never met Amir and isn't seeking visitation, but most must also cover legal fees and the life insurance.
Ain't this the same girl that he gave like a lump sum to?
Yeah.
This the same one?
I think so. Or how many baby mamas does he have?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know his life, bro. But like, that's a lot of money for someone that hasn't been on the court. You know what I mean? Whatever, like pay for a lifestyle and everything. It happens. It does happen. So what is there to do? But this, we're just our takes on it. But next one, Justin Tatum, father of Celtics star Jason Tatum, claims that NBA and sports media push a single mother narrative and sideline present Black fathers speaking on Ultimate Dads Unplugged podcast. He said pro sports organizations isolate fathers once their sons reach the elite level. I can see that. I can see, they're not pushing that father figure. I think LeVar Ball. Yeah, he was on that too, talking about it, that empowerment, especially for these Black figures of basketball players, that they're just showing the mom, or pushing that single mother, that you could do better without your dad type of thing, that negative stereotype of Black people don't have their fathers and everything. I see it, but what do I know? They're speaking for their experience, what they see, what's around their ecosystem, and what other parents see. That's just, I can see it. I believe in it. Jazz, what do you think?
I didn't, I don't ever pay attention to the NBA like that, but I'm not surprised either. Media always trying to push a narrative no matter what the setting is.
Yeah, but it is damaging. Intentional or not intentional, we don't know. But The Dallas Mavericks bought out Klay Thompson's contract, making him an unrestricted free agent. He's expected to sign with the Miami Heat after clearing waivers. Thompson played 2 seasons in Dallas after 13 years with the Golden State Warriors, where he built his Hall of Fame resume. And with Megan Thee Stallion. But we're going to forget about that too. This guy's a superstar now. But yeah, of course, Miami Heat. Anyone in Miami Heat that is gonna, make them compatible to make them like a not unstoppable team, but a team to be reckoned with.
No.
That's okay.
Not right now.
Yeah. I
I mean, I don't see it. I don't follow them like that, but
Yeah.
as a person that don't follow them like that, I don't think I've necessarily heard people be like, "Watch out for the Miami Heat."
Mhm.
Like,
I mean, LeBron talks were about that, but 76ers. So, we don't know. But comment below your guys' thoughts on any of that. More than 70,000 in northwest Indiana remain trapped by a prolonged power outage after an August 11th storm. Residents face closed schools, empty stores, health crisis, and safety fears. A class action lawsuit claims NIP NIPSCOs, I guess it's a acronym, allege negligence and worsen damage and demands full compensation. I've been hearing it seems like it's a test run of what possibly will come, allegedly, that just be prepared, get yourself prepared because it seems like it's just going to keep getting worse. You see a lot of stuff that's happening. You see earthquakes, hurricanes, just power outages. I think in Puerto Rico still, but you kind of see the writing on the wall if you're really paying attention. That be prepared. Yeah, the community's there. That's great. Have the community together, take care of each other, but really be prepared. Have your food, emergency food, your water, because fucking hell, man, they're really suffering out there, and just having the community come together, just fucking be prepared, guys, because you never know what's gonna happen, especially in California too with the earthquake. We'll see. I've stuff about the Golden Gate. I don't know. We'll see, but be prepared. You never fucking know, guys. Get your guns, your ammos, build your community, your tribe, like-minded people. You know, you just got to do that on your own because the feeling of you doing that is right there because you see it. Shit is weird right now, but we had to go through that stage. But comment below your guys' thoughts.
it's getting spooky.
Mm-hmm. Hayden Panettiere, 1989 to 2026, was a beloved actress known for roles in Remember the Titans, the Scream franchise, and acclaimed voice work. Even, Heroes or like Bugs Life, I didn't even know, or even Kingdom Hearts, the games that I played with, she was the voiceover of that. Her recent memoir and candid advocacy for mental health sparked industry-wide reflection following her tragic sudden passing at age 36. Rest in peace. There was a recent podcast she came out exposing stuff that her handlers, people that she when she was on the boat ride, that famous people were trying to get in her pants, and that was traumatizing. You hear it more and more now that these traffickers, people want to be trafficked, rituals, be in the spotlight, then you have to go through this situation to be in it. But anything, Jess?
It's sad. I thought it was fake news at first.
Yeah.
When I got sent a text message about it, I was like, that is not real.
Mhm.
I'm like, that is real. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Damn. Yeah, vibration wise, definitely lowered a lot of people that were really into her. But keep it high, guys. That's like something that they do to kill off these actresses to lower your vibration. I felt that during Kobe, like hella people's vibration were super lowered after his death. Keep it high. Keep it high. Don't let them feed off that type of energy that we have in our souls or our spirits that we have. Okay. But yeah, rest in peace to her. She will be missed. If it's true or not, if she's just a character that just got killed off and she's another person, I don't know. Those are just conspiracies. We will never know. But comment below your guys' thoughts on that. A major Grand Theft Auto 6 leak by CyberLeak revealed early gameplay and a political manifesto demanding physical disc, no paywalled content, and true offline play. In response, Rockstar's parent Take-Two filed emergency DMCA subpoenas to unmask the hackers behind the breach. So, yeah, fuck yeah, man. Do what you got to do to keep them to have the disc, like, and no paywall and play offline like how it should be. Not them racking up money and keep it all digitized or give your ID out, you know, the way it should be. They're making it boats a lot of money. The fact that GTA 6 has been promoted so much, people can't wait for release of it, and people are gonna buy it. You already see the man, fuck, the the early release of people just buying it, even though it's digital. You don't own it. It's ridiculous. People are gonna buy it, so leak it. You know, they're losing billions of dollars because of these leaks and stuff too. If it's real or not, if there's fake content, who knows? But they're completely in the wrong. And I'm not just talking about Rockstar, I'm talking about fucking Sony in general pushing to have no physical disc. So yeah. Anything, Jeff?
Dang. I'm still gonna buy it though.
Yeah, yes you are.
Dolly
Hey.
gonna buy it too.
You could make money off of it too. Boats, lots of money. And we're moving that direction too, where you can make money off of it. Connect your card, do some missions, get paid here and there. You know, it's moving that direction, especially with gambling. So, comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Share your thoughts, like this episode, and follow our channel for free. Sign up for a free chance to win free merch. QR code at the end of the show. We're changing a lot. We're trying to figure out our analytics, how we could push us further. Yeah, those are the big talks we're having right now behind the scenes. So if we're going to keep going, keep growing, those are the talks. We can't just keep going the same way we are and not see any growth. So do you need a live streaming and video production software service? Well, look no further. I don't have the video again because I don't know what happened. But yes, Ecamm Live is a multi-stream, just like your average stuff that you use. But this is way better. Just changing up the scenes, adding more photos, more sounds, things to really bring out your podcast or live streaming to life, and have some fun with it. Is really fun and easy to learn. Live streaming with Rumble, you could do it with TikTok. Well, that's a lie, probably not. But Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all those, you could do it. And yeah, use referral code LCS at checkout to let them know we sent you. Okay. Yeah.
The Raiders. I only watched the first half of the game. I thought they lost.
Yeah.
It was news to me that they won.
She was disappointed.
But I liked what I saw still. But let's get into the story. After getting smoked by the Cardinals in week 1, I wouldn't say smoked. Did they get smoked?
Yeah, they got some.
Whatever. They pulled off a clutch 22-20 win over the Texans. But hold up. The story ain't simple. Rookie quarterback Fernando Mendoza, the number 1 overall pick, looked shaky out there throwing a wild 80-yard pick 6. I'll talk about that more later. You think this kid's ready for prime time? Nah, but backup Aiden O'Connell came through clutch, driving down the field and sneaking in the game-winning touchdown. What's Clint Kubiak's move now? Keep Cousins starting, ride Mendoza's development, or trust O'Connell's poise? Meanwhile, the defense had a rough start, giving up 21st half points, but shut it down in the second half. Then bam, cornerback Chigozie, a new whatever, goes down with a nasty injury. Hope he has a speedy recovery. How long is he out? Special teams weren't much better with what do y'all be?
Kensei Matsuzawa.
Yeah, missing the extra point and looking like he's gonna get cut soon. Should never cut Daniel Carlson. Should have never cut Daniel Carlson. Should have never cut Daniel Carlson. Anyways, the Raiders roster battles are wild right now. Rookie stepping up, Betts holding ground. But what's the move for right guard spot with Jackson Power Johnson hurt? Rookie Caleb Rogers is stepping in. So who's making the final cut, and can the Raiders keep the momentum rolling at home against the 49ers next week? Okay, first things first. Outside of that, pick six, Fernando Mendoza, he had a pretty good game. We all know the running back drifted. He should have sat in the center where Fernando Mendoza sat the ball. You know, he should have sat and went on his way, but he drifted off to the side, turned into an interception. Outside of that, he had a pretty decent game. You know what I mean? Kirk Cousins, he's going to be the starter. That's why he's not playing. They don't need to see him play. They know what he can do. Aiden O'Connell is Aiden O'Connell. That game's not going to change anything. He was going up against third string people. He better look like Tom Brady against them. I mean, he's been in the league for how long at this point?
Okay.
I don't like that they didn't let Fernando Mendoza run with the ones. Like, I felt like for us to get a real picture, like, I know Kirk Cousins is going to start, but it would have been nice to let Fernando Mendoza sit behind the starting O-line, have Brock Bowers and, Mike Mayer and all them and Ashton Genty in there with him to really get a real picture of what he can do with them. That they're the starting unit. You know what I mean? So I kind of didn't like that, but he did what he could with what he had. And that second team O-line had him getting his ass beat. He was getting pummeled. I was like, damn. They over here knocking this boy around. So that was my only gripe, was they didn't let him get at least a drive in with the ones. But yeah. Why'd y'all cut Daniel Carlson? I can understand if y'all felt like, but y'all should have had a camp competition with him. Y'all should have brought in comp for him and then seeing if the comp can beat out Daniel Carlson. I don't agree with just cutting him, because now look like y'all are in a predicament with kickers missing extra points. Like, come on now. I don't think y'all did that one right. I mean, it's not too late to bring him back. I mean, he ain't signing nobody.
Raiders rookie wide receiver Malik Benson made a highlight reel catch in practice after week 2, boosting his chances of cracking the final roster. Kirk Cousins has been vocal about mentoring Mendoza, saying this kid's got the arm. It's just about game reps and confidence. Yeah, shaky. Definitely shaky with these rookies, man. It's like prime time right now. They're going to get shaky for sure. The Raiders reportedly exploring trade options for backup QB Aiden O'Connell, aiming to recoup draft picks before the regular season. What do you think about that one? Sounds about right?
I still kind of feel like they should keep Aiden O'Connell. Because if Fernando Mendoza isn't ready, I wouldn't want to get rid of Aiden O'Connell. You know what I mean? Like, say Kirk were to go down.
Yeah.
Are we ready for Fernando Mendoza to be like, okay, well, I'm here? Because,
Like,
that happens more often than not.
Yeah.
And I still think that I would prefer Aiden O'Connell to
Right.
still be there.
Because he
But
knows the plays.
yeah, like it's not even about knowing the plays; it's about having experience.
Experience too. Yeah.
You know, he's been here, and he looks like he's still. Yes, he was going up against the thirds. I did say that, but he still looks like he's adjusting well in this system that he's in.
Mhm.
He looked good. He looked great.
Yeah.
So I would prefer them to keep him, but I also understand it's a business. You can't just have a whole bunch of quarterbacks on the roster. So
Yeah. Can you adjust too with the camera?
well, which way this way?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't want to move.
There you go, right in the middle. Safety Devin Lafayette's interception came off a disguise coverage scheme that defensive coordinator Rob Leonard has been perfecting all preseason. I mean, bro, there was coverage right there, right on the left. Like he could have just, but hey, shaky again. Raiders special teams coaching under pressure after Kensei Matsuzawa's misses. There talks of signing a veteran kicker before the roster cut deadline. So yeah, he's probably
Y'all need to do something about that.
yeah, aging
'Cause
guy.
if we lose games for missing the extra point,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a long season.
Yep. You excited though? We got the 49ers coming up next week.
No,
What are your projections? You
I
good?
don't know.
Yeah, you just
49ers whole roster already on IR. No, I'm just playing.
you're just excited to talk about it. That's good.
But
That's good, Jess.
yeah, I just need to see more from the defense.
Hell yeah.
The starting unit didn't play yesterday, but I seen them last week against the Cardinals, and that shit was atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently in camp, that shit was atrocious too. So hopefully they get that together. But it's a new system, so
Did we win all season preseason last year? No, right?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. That's what
Don't
people are in
too
the
much
comments.
pay attention to preseason like that. You can't let preseason fool you. People
Yeah.
be preseason warriors as soon as they step into regular season, lose every game.
Mm-hmm.
Preseason shouldn't even matter. I think what we won 2 games last season,
Right.
but we got Fernando. Yeah.
Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. We got a move. But yeah, the Penn State
Penn State.
colleges, man. These colleges.
Frat guys end up running a full-blown cocaine ring right under everyone's nose, literally.
She's happy.
That's what prosecutors and the whole country are asking after Operation Drugs Unlimited busted 14 people, mostly students, for funneling cocaine from NYC and Philly into 2 frat houses. Are university pledges really being hazed by cutting and bagging drugs? Yep, that's what the grand jury found. Who was calling the shots? Prosecutors say Agostino
Abatiello. Yep.
and Thomas Robinson. See, there's a good. Ran the show using digital payment apps and classic cash handoffs to keep things moving. Even Robinson's dad, a Pittsburgh lawyer, tried to stash a safe stuffed with drugs and money. Did Penn State see this coming, or did ghost frats flying under the radar make it impossible to catch? And what's next for the Greek life after this mess? With trials looming, Delta Upsilon and Sigma
Chai.
are both shut down. Calls for tighter campus oversight are getting louder. Is this just one rogue ring or the tip of the iceberg for college drug ops nationwide? You gotta wonder, if this went on for 2 years, what else is happening in plain sight? Man, they probably been doing this for decades.
For a long time, bro.
If you think these is the first people to do it, you probably
Hell no, Jess.
it's
It's probably a
crazy.
whole ass ring. They just got caught up. And if they're gonna dig deeper, maybe their whole operation is unlimited Operation Drugs Unlimited is gonna be cut down. Like, no, you can't go that far because it's gonna go back to, possibly allegedly fucking politicians or, higher ups in these colleges, deans or something, teachers, whatever. Because come on, guys, it's crack, it's cocaine. People love that shit, especially if you're like in long nights and stuff too. But yeah, is it flying under the radar? Of course. People are gonna. Hopefully, it goes further than this. But, um, yeah, just was happy because it was fine. Like white people. Oh my god. Yeah,
I don't really give a fuck.
because if it was HBCUs, this shit would explode in the fucking news. Come on, let's be honest. It will be prime time, but this shit's not prime.
Oh yeah, they don't need that type of publicity.
Oh yeah, no. The colleges, these
They don't need that.
world-renowned, legit accolades of a college. Of course not. Of course not. They don't want to lose money, and that money could be funding other things. Like really, like how are these frats surviving so many years? Because possibly selling drugs and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, they also rich, so.
Oh yeah, that too. With donations and other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, the stereotype of it's all sports and fraternities, just drugs, alcohol. Of course, who's going to be providing that stuff? It seems like them, doing it themselves. The hazing rituals, it's all part of it, really, if you really think about it. These lower people that are trying to come up into the fraternities, have them do this and help out, or that's even like people that weren't even in the colleges were there, and the dad was helping too. So it's deeper. Only 14 people? I doubt it. It's probably more people, but we'll see. This story is gonna go under the rug after a week, but it's a bigger conversation. Like, there is more of them. There is in these fraternities or these huge name colleges that make so much money from the state, from the government. They got to. They keep funneling that shit. And if they stop funneling, then yeah, it goes back to selling drugs again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just as excited. But the grand jury's investigation used wiretaps, confidential.
But
Thank you. Informants and surveillance footage to build the case. Okay, see. Over 100,000 in cash and 2+ kilos of cocaine were seized in raids linked to the bus. That's just one bus, I guess. But where is their real stash? 2 kilos. Damn. How much is that? I don't know. I'm not a drug dealer. At least 4 indicted students were still actively enrolled at Penn State during the arrest. Both fraternities' national headquarters have suspended all members involved and are cooperating with investigators. Prosecutors are considering additional hazing-related charges under Pennsylvania's Timothy J. P. Isa, I don't know, law, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's there. They just got to keep searching. Federal investigations. Yeah, this is pretty good, because 2 years, it's probably been going on for decades, fucking decades, and they're just finally cracking down. Maybe to get people distracted or from something way worse that's going on overseas, or I don't know, but crack it down, because drugs it's not just what's going through cartels or through Mexico or from China or something else. It's right here. People are making that shit and they're making money, and the federal government or higher ups in these big name brands, schools are covering it all up, because it's like bloodlines and families and fraternities and cult like stuff and brotherhood, all that stuff. It's all there, guys. You just gotta expose it for sure. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Boom or bomb, Jess?
Boo! Don't be doing that.
Why?
I mean, but bomb, but like, because they figured it out. But like, is anything really gonna happen?
Yeah, something, but they're like
But is the
small.
real operation really gonna get taken down? Probably not.
It's very small compared to
Probably not.
the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture because it is way bigger than what this story is. So, sucks for them. I mean, you put yourself in that situation. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad. You're selling drugs to other people, probably addicts, people that need to get off of it, but you put yourself in that situation. So you only have one life, guys. How the fuck are you doing that? You know? Stick with us. We get into Celebs skinny obsession and teen takeover, and then Lindsay Clancy debate, guys. Big conversation on that. Stick around for that. Yeah. I did not know there was like a ultra thin aesthetic back then during the early 2000s with Beyonce, Britney Spears, and many, many more. Paris Hilton. But it just seems like it is way, way worse right now. The way people are looking, like the women, especially looking like, and people just man, but we're getting into it. So Hollywood and the music industry are in the midst of a skinny revival with stars like Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Emma Stone, Michelle Yeoh, and Jenna Ortega, drawing attention for their dramatic weight loss. Unlike earlier eras, this resurgence isn't just about fashion. It's fueled by the rise of new weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, which have made rapid slimming more accessible. The renewed obsession with ultra thin bodies echoes the Y2K heroin chic look and overshadowing the body positivity movement that defined the last decade. Celebrities increasingly skeletal frames are often attributed to GLP medications, cosmetic procedures like buccal fat, I don't know, and removal and relentless industry pressure to fit into runway samples. Critics, including Jamila Jamil, have called out the dangerous messaging and warned of ripple effects on public health and self-image. As discussion rage on social media, conspiracy theories from drug shortages to clone rumors added to the anxiety and fascination. Uh, Medical experts are raising red flags about the risk of extreme thinness, including facial collapse and premature aging, prompting a risk in the corrective cosmetic work. This commercial pivot has ignited a global debate over beauty standards, health, and cultural values. And that is what it is, the values. And it is scary, especially the recent Ortega. What's her name? Jenna.
Cynthia Erivo actually does not look like that anymore. She actually looks very healthy now.
Like she gained
Mm-hmm.
some. Ariana Grande, it seemed like she did too, but she does now that she looks like she's gaining weight too. Um, but I don't know. It it just seems really unhealthy. Like there's a fine line between that. Um, is it a trend for these people? And it just seems like people that follow these celebrities are doing the same thing. Like I know a couple people that are doing um not Ozempic, but like they take the shots on the stomach. That's the thing, to minimize their feeding or their appetite for
Isn't
food.
that Ozempic?
Not Ozempic, but it's
GLP-1s?
GLP-1
Or the
Ozempic.
synthetic drug of it?
I forgot what it's called. I just had it, but it's literally just like that, and it just cuts your appetite. Supposedly, I'm not a doctor, you know, but it's a trend, and it's not a healthy trend at all. The conspiracies of it, if it's a clone, if their souls got sucked out or something, and that they replaced it with someone, possibly, I don't know, but nothing's off the table with especially with a lot of stuff that with the cults and rituals of these celebrities that I don't know,
The
but we have a
clone.
question.
The clone.
We have questions about it. But people have their theories. People online, us, are trying to piece shit together. And when you see a trend, especially with the Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande when they were together, super skinny. Ariana Grande is like erasure. What is erasure? Erasing her mind or something too. But stop following these celebrities. They're not in your best interest. Young people are following them, and there's damaging for them. Live your life. Stop idolizing these people because they're not for your best interest. They want to kill you, allegedly. But that's our thoughts and what we see. Um, you know, trends, and they're making trends every day when they post, when they tweet, when they talk on talk shows. People are all eyes on them, and those people are fools. Stop falling for this, guys. It's not healthy. Oprah Winfrey at 72 publicly confirmed long-term use of GLP-1 drugs for weight management, influencing public acceptance of these medications. Even her saying that allegedly there's no more child blood anymore, that they're just she's just suffering right now, and she looks like she's dying, she's decaying from the inside. There's people talking about that. Again, we don't know. The Wegovy pill, a GLP based medication, launched in January 2026 and has contributed to the rapid weight loss trend among celebrities. Yeah, they possibly had this way before, and that's how they were losing weight when they got into these movies and stuff. Quick fasting, quick, losing weight for the roles or whatever. Just now it's on the market. It's public. People could use it. Millions of people are using it. Oprah Winfrey promoting it. All these rappers promoting it. We've been talking about it. We did reportings on rappers and Diddy and Fat Joe using it and stuff. But allegedly, celebrities like Jennifer Avdine and Chrissy Metz have openly discussed their use of GLP-1, normalizing the conversation around pharmaceutical weight loss. Again, we're not doctors, but you using it, there is risk. There probably no long term there is probably long term effects, but you're thinking the short term of, oh, I need to just lose weight over this. Don't like use it, but don't continuously use it. But knowing the pharmaceutical companies, they profit off of you using it for the rest of your life. And so they're going to make it in a way where you use it for the rest of your life. Hollywood stylists and insiders express concern that stars may not realize how skinny they appear, highlighting industry's pressure for extreme thinness. New GLP-1 drugs like Retritide, combining GLP-1 and GIP hormones, are gaining popularity, potentially intensifying the ultra thin trend. It's unhealthy, man. Unhealthy. What do you think, Jess? You've been quiet.
I am.
Do you have brain fog or something?
I don't know, dude. I took a nice nap before this too. Like I was sleeping, and
Yeah.
right now I'm like tired. Like I'm hella sleepy. It's probably because I ate dinner before I came. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the. Maybe it's the.
Quick thoughts, Jess. What do you think? Should people follow? Should people follow these trends? Do you think it's unhealthy for
All
them?
trends
I don't know. Yes.
should be looked at with caution. Don't just follow because your fave's doing it.
Yeah. Your faves. But it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep going. Well, what can you do except love yourself? Clearly, they don't love themselves to put themselves in that situation. Do they? Do they not? I don't know. Don't know their lives. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Nope.
You know, sometimes I try not to like really speak on celebrities like that because, remember Chadwick Boseman, the man that played T'Challa?
Yeah,
He was looking real sick and people were commenting on his body and stuff. Whole time man had cancer. You just never know what people are
that too.
dealing with. So it's just kind of like,
Mhm. And they don't want that publicly out
mhm.
because it's a very touchy situation, especially with families. I get it. See? Thank you, Jess. You opened that up to me. Say something more. Follow your thoughts, okay? Uh, with teen takeovers, guys, how social media is feeling a teen takeover and what cities are doing to stop it, okay? Yeah, trending every time, like every week, it seems like people are out here damaging, killing each other, looting. It's super. I don't know. I don't know. Teen takeovers and flash mob looting have exploded across the U.S., fueled by TikTok and Instagram. What starts as a massive meetup or street party turns chaotic fast, like in Bellflower, Bellflower, California, where dozens of masked teens use power saws to loot $30,000 from a family market in minutes. Oakland, New York, and even Newport Beach have been seen similar scenes. Hundreds of thousands showing up, overwhelming police and forcing cities to block streets or send out hundreds of officers just to prevent chaos. Sociologists say it's driven by viral social media hype, a lack of safe hangout spots for teens, and mob mentality, plus the pandemic's impact on teen routines and truancy. Police are now using AI to monitor social media, hitting organizers with felony charges and holding parents accountable. While stores install rapid locks to plexiglass, some cities are also trying supervised late night hangouts to give teens a safe place. This response is polarizing. Business owners and uh, business owners want crackdowns. Parents are worried. Civil rights groups warn pushing teens out of public spaces. It's a messy mix of tech, social gap, and frustrated youth. There you go, Jess. Teen takeover.
Y'all gotta watch y'all kids.
So it's the
Y'all
parents'
gotta
fault.
find out what they doing.
Mhm.
This happens a lot.
Yes.
Happened here
Yeah. Oh
at
wait.
that new jump place we had.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It happens a lot.
yeah.
And time again, I see that the police force is not prepared for stuff like that.
Hmm.
You would think that we have like a plan in place by now, because this happens so often, you know.
Of course.
And I don't get, the point of it either, because all it does is just put some more restrictions in place for them to go places. Like amusement parks, you guys are no longer to go on your own. Like there's a lot of establishments that have said, nope, if you don't have a parent, can't come here.
Yeah.
Can't go in groups, because you know how we used to roll. We would
Used
just
to
be
go.
us. Nope, we get dropped off.
Yeah.
Do our thing, get picked up at the end of the day. They cannot do that no more. So it's like, only thing y'all putting in, all y'all doing with that is just making it harder for y'all to do stuff without your parents
Yeah.
or an adult present.
Yeah. And they are young. They are young, and they'll learn eventually that all this stuff, this mob mentality, is completely wrong. You guys are following the crowd. Don't be following the
What
crowd.
happened to the dancing flash mobs?
Mm.
Why don't y'all do that instead?
Nah,
Why don't y'all do a TikTok flash mob instead, like a TikTok dance or something?
nah. That'll be cool. That'll go viral. Shift your mentality to something positive, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I see that. But these young people, man, they're just wired differently, and I think that's our fault too. As we grew older, or the stories we've told, that passed down or pass up to the next class of teens coming out like, oh yeah, they did this. We could do way better. We could do way worse, and like just stack up, man. Because I remember our senior year, we did not give a fuck, bro. And that mentality has passed on to a lot of people, a lot of young people. They don't give a shit.
We didn't care, but we still have respect.
We have respect, yeah, for parents, of course, man. Oh my
That's
god,
completely gone now.
yeah,
They'll
dude,
knock an old man out for real.
right. No respect at all. It's that mob mentality, man. Like if one person does it, another follows, and it just keeps going and going. We had a sideshow here, and people were jumping on people's houses, walking on their lawns, throwing trash everywhere. Like no respect, no, just not even being decent human beings, knowing that this is wrong. Oh, someone else could pick it up. Like no, man. I even started just like putting my trash away. God damn it! And that's all it takes. It's just you doing your part. Stop waiting on someone. People, I don't know, man. These young generation though, they can't go alone, and that's your fault. Stop following the crowd. Stop doing that. Um, Tampa police has arrested 22 youths aged 12 to 21 during a May 9th takeover at a local party after violent fights broke out in New York, Rochelle, New York. Police issue warnings and monitor social media closely to prevent planned teen takeovers, showing law enforcement's shift to preemptive tactics. Florida recently introduced felony charges targeting digital organizers who create and spread takeover flyers, not just the teens showing up. Parental liability laws now allow parents in many states to face the fines up to 25,000 or even jail time if their minor kids, cause property damage during these events. That too, parents, you're at fault. Where the hell are your kids? I know sometimes it's hard. I'm not, but always keep an eye over your kids. Let them know where they're going. If they go to jail, hey, bro, don't bail them out. That's the shit they gotta learn. You don't want to put them. Make sure they don't want to put themselves in that situation. And it's just that follower, follow the crowd again. Oh, this is how like sideshows happen. One person sends out a tweet, sends out a message, pass it on, and we're gonna follow along. And yeah, it's terrible for the community. So community's terrified, but you're just putting more surveillance on you. You're having flock cameras, you're having fucking these droids fucking flying around, keeping an eye on people. Yeah, man, you're creating the surveillance state too. But I don't know. I don't know. Retailers are installing rapid activation magnetic locks and plexiglass shields to prevent quick looting during flash mobs, with some reporting a 12% drop in shoplifting due to these security upgrades. Yeah, especially these small mom and pop shops that have to do that because there's mom and pop shops. They can't lose a risk of being looted like that because goddamn, dude, that's how they make their money. Um, AutoZone being fucking looted,
AutoZone is crazy.
7-Elevens being looted. People are just stealing hella shit. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you're a fool. You're a fool, young people. Sorry, but you will grow out of it, and you will look back. You'll laugh, but you're doing wrong to your community, especially in your community, man. Like, you guys are gonna get caught up because there's videos out there. The community people, news people are posting your face. Yeah, you're about to get whooped hard by your parents and the community, shaming you. Like shame for sure.
Shame.
Let's bring back shaming for sure. Yeah, comment below your guys' thoughts on that. After this last story on Viral Review, we'll react to Usher clone rumors spread after fans claim his August 7 concert feature a body double on stage, or even more sinister. hit that like, share, and subscribe button is very much appreciated. So this story, Jess, I remember I messaged you, and are you seeing this story? Did you like see anything about it?
Mm-mm.
Man, it's crazy. I want to get your thoughts because it is a huge debate between what is right or wrong, man. This is a crazy story. I think there was another one. Can't believe it, but another 3 kids. Yeah, it was hard doing this story, man, because it just lowered my vibration, and I feel for the I feel so sad for the kids, man. Innocent children. But did you hear about Lindsay Clancy? She's the ex-labor nurse on trial for killing for her 3 kids in 2023. Crazy, right? So what went down? Lindsay strangled her kids ages 5, 3, and 8 months, and then tried to kill herself by jumping out a window, ending up paralyzed. But why? Is she a cold killer or a mom losing her mind? The prosecution says she planned it all, playing with the kids and sending her husband out to get food just to get a clear shot. Defense says, nah, she was trapped in postpartum psychosis, battling hallucinations and paranoia. Plus, all these meds that messed her up. Her own mom talked about how Lindsay was in a fog and scared the state would take her kids. Lindsay's phone had searches like psychosis and hallucinations before the incident. That's telling. During the trial, things got intense. Lindsay broke down crying, and the court had to pause because of some surprise drama. So what's next? The defense finishes up, prosecution fires back, and then it's closing time, August 24th. Will the jury lock her up for the life or send her to mental hospital? This case has everyone asking, how do we treat moms with mental health crisis, and what's justice for those kids? What is
Dang.
justice for those kids, man?
She probably gonna end up going to a mental hospital.
Yeah.
I'm thinking so. Because, I mean, I've heard about it, or especially from people that have been pregnant and have had kids. Postpartum is no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke. That's why, you got to really check in on those moms that had kids because their bodies went through a whole bunch.
Mhm.
They gave up a lot to have the child mentally, emotionally, physically.
Mhm.
You know, they have to bounce back from all of that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't,
Mhm.
and that's scary. Sometimes, literally, I don't want to say stuff that ain't right, but like they go through a lot, and that is very real.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. And the fact that she tried to jump out the window.
Yeah. I mean, and the meds don't help either, because again,
I feel bad for her and the kids.
they have
That's
side
that.
effects.
Even her doing that, I feel bad for her and them kids.
Mhm.
Kids was innocent. And just, dang, that's just sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad.
But what if she did say it was intentional? She knew what she was doing.
She said that?
Yes. She admitted to everything about it. Yeah, the hallucination, because that's the defense and everything. Um, she used the exercise bands to do it. Yeah. And when you talk about postpartum, what is it?
Postpartum.
Postpartum depression, you know, I don't know. We're speculating here. We're not fucking internet sleuths just, doing our own investigation. We're speculating because it could be the husband too, like not being there for the wife. Did he have any affairs or anything? That's what, internet sleuths are talking about, that it's all the father's fault, but she did the crime. So I think all around it's all their fault at this point because you failed those kids. Those kids aren't alive now because of the parents. It's not just him or her, it's both of them. What happened in that situation, we don't know. You know, these kids looked up to you guys, man, and it's sad to think about again. Like, fuck,
And
these
the fact that
kids.
the mom was talking about
Innocent.
her, she didn't seem like herself, and she always seemed in a fog.
Mhm.
The father didn't pick up on that. Like, was he not paying attention to her mental state? Did he not care?
Yeah,
You know,
again,
these are the questions that have to be asked. But it's at the end of the day, the kids did not deserve this,
yes.
and that is sad.
Lindsay Clancy reportedly made multiple calls to crisis hotlines months before the incident, but was denied help due to lack of concrete suicide plan. See, in that situation too, why did they turn her away? Was she faking it? Was she just planning it? You know, women are sinister too. Again, speculation. Internet sleuths. We're just speculating. We don't have concrete information except from the evidence that was provided in the trial. Medical records reveal Lindsay was prescribed up to 13 different psychiatric medications within a short time frame, contributing to her mental instability. If you watch Side Effect, that's a good movie to watch because the woman was sinister. You know, she seemed like she took the meds and that it was the meds and the psychiatrist's fault, but she knew what she was doing. Maybe this plays into it because, again, there's billions of people around the world. There's people that watch crime stuff, you know, and they learn from it. So maybe, I don't know.
I get that, but it's just the part that reels me back in is the fact that she tried to jump out the window.
Jump out the window.
That's the part where I'm like, but she tried to die. So
Paralyzed. Yeah.
like it didn't go her way.
Mhm.
She's paralyzed now, but she did try to kill herself too.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a lot of signs that people had.
Yeah.
Like, was the husband just not present? You know what I mean?
That
Like
too.
to have that many medications, and then just the physicians, the
Physician.
the physicians.
Yes.
It's like that many psychiatric medication. Like they didn't think like, okay, maybe this woman should not be in charge of her children. I just feel like everybody failed all the way around.
All the way around.
All the way around. Because it's like, okay, you're obviously having a psychiatric crisis.
Hmm.
Do we really think that having 3 small children in her possession was a good idea?
Mhm.
You know, and I'm like, and like I said, it brings me back to did the husband not know this was going on? He had 13 medications. He had to know this was going on.
Mhm.
Or like I said, he just didn't care. We don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like, it was too many signs, too many cries for help. And I'm just like, I feel like this could have been prevented.
Yeah.
If somebody was just paying attention.
TikTok therapist who claimed to have insight into Clancy's mental health was banned from testifying by the judge. That's weird. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Give us more information, you internet sleuths. You know, we're just piecing shit together, but having a conversation. Again, all failure all around. But the big debate right now is like community fundraising efforts initially raised over 1 million for Lindsay's ex-husband Patrick, showing early public sympathy before the trial drama intensified. It's not even that, like, Lindsay is being praised by women, like, you know, let her free. She is going through mental stuff. There's just praises, even though evidence shows, or she even testified saying, yeah, I did it. It was intentional. I killed them. But
Nobody should. I don't think neither one of them parents need sympathy.
yeah,
Because like I said, there was too many signs, and I felt like this was preventable. If you are here present in your family's life and you seen all that going on,
yeah,
why would you want to, you as, a father, why would you want to leave your children alone with somebody that's obviously going through something?
mm,
Like, I'm like, that's why I'm like, was he not present? Did he not see all those things? Like, 13 medications is insane.
mm. Just people supporting him too.
Like, everybody gets a F.
Mm.
Like, Come on, we talking about children here.
Yeah. The jury panel consists of 12 women and 6 men, emphasize the diverse perspectives weighing the complicated mental health versus criminal responsibility. So, yeah, criminal responsibility. Again, internet people have sympathy for Lindsay, you know, creating videos like post postpartum depression, like throwing ice, or like justifying that killing the kids because of it is completely wrong, man. She fucked up, the father fucked up. We're not taking any sides right here because again, no one's talking about the children. You guys are just worried about like her mental health and stuff, but the kids, emphasize the kids were injured and hurt and killed and no longer here, man. Like no one's talking about the kids. You're worried about the father and the the mom. Like no, man. It sucks, man. Boo, you stink, man.
Boo, you stink!
Everybody in this situation. The people feeling like they got to support one side. No, fuck you guys. Like no, you're completely wrong on this. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. That's our thoughts. That's trending this week. But oh shit. Yeah, let's turn that on. That was from last week. But viral views, fans accused the R&B icon of secretly using a body double or lookalike for his performance, pointing out that they claim was an uncanny appearance and different dancing styles. Usher even said that it wasn't a clone, but I don't know. Did he say no? Because did he say no it wasn't a body double or something? But let's take a look.
That
Yeah.
is not him.
And then also claimed a lizard eyes moment proved he used a body double. Allegedly.
That's creepy.
It is
I
creepy.
know.
You don't want to look at it?
I don't know. I want to see that shit.
But yeah.
But that was not him. It was like certain angles that kind of looked like him, but you could tell it wasn't him. That was not that man.
It was
But
like
he
the
did this
jaw.
before.
No.
He did this before in the concert, the tour he did by himself.
Uh-huh.
Does nobody remember that one when they're like, "That's not Usher"? He did this before. This is not the first time that
you,
he
Jess.
did this.
Thank you.
And it was the same dude that like kind of looked like him, but not quite. He's done this already.
Yeah.
I'm like, he did that. He was not there. He's like, I got something else to do.
Because Usher's in his 50s, man. He's on tour, guys.
Allegedly,
Guy's
supposedly
old.
there was supposedly like when his kids or something had a graduation, people were saying maybe he went to that. He had showed up at that.
Mhm.
So people were saying maybe he went to that and that's why he had used the body double that night.
Mhm.
But that was not him. That was not that man.
I mean, he wore a jacket. It's hot as hell in there.
That was not
Cover the
his man.
tattoos. He wore the hat down. Hello.
That was not that man.
Yeah.
That was not that man.
Like, come on, people. We're not dumb, man. If you're pointing shit out like that, and his chin was like hella out, it didn't look like him.
That was funny.
Yeah. But again, this one for sure, is been going viral. That too, like the guy took off his sunglasses. He looked like that, and then
That was
snapped
crazy.
back.
Did you don't got the video? I'm surprised you
No.
didn't put that. The video, that shit was creepy as
Everyone's
fuck.
seen
I'm
it.
just like, what the fuck is that?
But the
What is going on?
They downgraded quality of the fucking video.
And it's
too.
always like everything is so clear until some creepy shit like that happens.
Like
And
all of a
it
sudden, it's all
turns
downgraded.
into a early 2000s cell phone quality video. I'd be like, what is the deal with that? Like, I hate that. It's like, let it be some weird supernatural looking shit, and then all of a sudden, these phones that got the best cameras in the world turn to garbage.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
Yeah, you're right. But it is weird. He was just like, and then put it back on. And he's like, oh yeah, I gotta put my glasses back on.
that shit was crazy as hell. That was wild.
And then he
Do you
snapped
see
back.
that?
Yeah, dude.
That man is an animal.
He's something, man. He ain't himself. Body double or
The fact that he took his
like was it intentional? Like, oh shit.
that is crazy as hell. He kept the didn't he have them sunglasses on the whole night? And one time he said, "Look at this." Like, what is that? That was crazy. I seen that. I said, "Oh, let me send this to Dolly because this is crazy looking. What is this?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, David Icke, if you don't know, David Icke has been talking about lizards and, people, shapeshifters. It's a possibility. Again, people seen these things and they've talked about it. They could be crazy. They cannot be crazy, but that's that's how their perception is. I can't say, hey, no, that's not fucking true because they fucking believe that shit. They seen it with their own eyes. They're fucking traumatized. I can't downgrade what they seen, guys. And this lizard eye stuff is fucking not new, okay?
They do that a lot. I'm like,
Yes.
okay, it gets to a point. We done seen it too much. They get to a point. I'd be like, okay,
And you're downgrading quality.
okay, what happened to that man with the mask from the news? Where'd he go?
Where'd that guy go? What happened to Jim Carrey, guys? Like, come on, we're staying on these topics for sure. Yeah. Now I think about it, that's hella funny.
Crazy. That man said, "Oh, let me let me show you what I look like right quick. Let me show you these eyes." Like, you could have kept them sunglasses on if you was going to be scaring the people at the concert. That's
What is that? Yeah, man. On the jumbotron,
and it was
shit.
just so like distorted. Like,
Mm.
I was like, "What is?" If I seen that in real life, I would have ran. So I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all be in the concert and y'all be seeing that shit and be staying there.
Mm.
It's crazy.
One more thing. Celebrities are weapons, okay? They are going to take control as much as possible. Fuck, I'm doing this, and now they're going to be like, look, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I just like doing that shit. It's pretty cool.
He just likes to speak with his hand.
Yeah, with my hand. But these are celebrities that they take control and use it to control the masses. How many people were at those concerts? Record-breaking attendance at these places.
How much energy did they harvest that night?
Thank you. Come on, people. Wake the up, man. Like this. Bro, that should be a fucking meme, bro.
That is crazy.
Oh man, that's hella funny, man. But yeah, closing thoughts. If any, nothing. We went over, but Usher, man, and then fucking Chris Brown with his lawsuit. Hella shit in the news if you're paying attention. DM on also of all of our socials. Tap in to our email, lcsnation@yahoo.com. Stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. Positive note, positive post. Love yourselves a little extra right now. You're balancing so much, handling things no one sees, and doing your best. Hell yeah, guys. The fact that you're going through life, how hard it is, you wake up every fucking day and do it again. Be grateful, Name fucking 10 things that you're grateful and get your day started. You'll feel way better. Okay. Have a great rest of your week. Stay blessed. See y'all next weekend. Peace out.